30-second stretch.
Hi, Jay. So we're going through the proposals, right? So in order to try to motivate somebody to help me out, I was saying, all right, who wants to copy and paste this the decision in the decision channel? Blue star.
Okay.
Yeah, so Ate said, I'll do it. I say, okay. So then just link the communication here under output, and we move forward. And we're already in topic 4, I think, right? I was trying to give a background to Charles about this, and then Ate was asking me, well, where the link and this and that. So I went to verify the decision channel, and I saw that nothing had been pasted there, right? Instead, she was using the decision maker, right? So I said, all right, so this would be policy tracking. Anyways, we're in a new topic. Let's go. And I admitted that I could have been way more gentle, let's say, right? So Ate got upset and she checked out like this, right? At one point. So I'm really sorry for that. She didn't communicate anymore, and I don't know. We'll see. But, it was a bummer for sure.
So, but it was not addressed. She just left.
Yeah, she just left. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we just need to make sure that's part of our vibes and.
Yeah.
No, she said that you should not be like that, Alberto. Right, Alberto?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we
to
can
not
just address that.
ignore.
We can address that with her unless other people here are upset.
Try to get the segment of the recording.
It's recorded already.
Yes. Yeah. Just
Okay.
if you can. Yeah. If you can take out that segment there. I'm really sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. I've been fighting with banks since 6 in the morning.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I mean, what time I checked out?
Well, yeah, no worries. I mean, unless there's someone here who specifically is upset about something, then let's just make sure that we address that as part of the eval and contention team, and then we'll create a space and talk through it with Ate, make sure she's heard. I mean, it's obviously very late for her. She probably just didn't have the capacity. But let's get focused on our session now with the people who are here, which is whatever the topic is.
Yes. So maybe you want to go over the proposals. We voted on a bunch of proposals.
Well, yeah, I can see here in the decisions.
Yeah. So we already hired Charles.
So what does that mean?
Well, from my understanding, but maybe I gave you wrong information. So it means that starting from 18th of May, the hours that he tracked can be accumulated as upfront pay and back pay.
No, everybody gets hired in real time. No one ever gets preemptive pay before they even knew that they were getting paid. That's definitely never happened.
I'm sorry, Charles, I gave you wrong information. Policies right.
Okay. Can I clarify, Jay? Is this the first time you're on a call with Charles? And then second question, Alberto and Charles, you had a session like a few hours ago, like a one-on-one, or was this all in the team?
No, we were in a session and we just continued into the main session. And Jay participated.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A little bit, but he was busy with some the upfront pay stuff.
Okay, got it. Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, I talked to Charles maybe 5 minutes, but so yeah, this would be the first like actual call with Charles. Although I don't know how focused we are here, but
got it.
Unfortunately, I can't possibly think in the context of this proposal that it is following policy, right? So Alberto and Joyce, 2 people out of a 8-person team, are making decisions. Like, are you basically saying that you're considering firing people? I mean, under our policies, we have it very clear. Every single time we've done a temporary proposal for the last 8 months, it has a clear percentage reduction in the budget.
Yes, correct.
So what does this mean? Like, what does it mean to add $2,000 to the budget based on this proposal?
Let's get the budget.
I see here it says we would get agreement on how to fit Charles into the budget if it's meant to be.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So, isn't that what the proposal is for?
Can you
Is to get
read the budget?
adding some to the budget?
Yeah, I mean, he would be added to the budget as a temporary hire, and then we would including the options for the 111th West Moonman.
Well, no, but it says quote, also we would get agreement on how to fit in the budget, Charles, if it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Isn't that what the temporary proposal is for?
Yeah, I mean like active, maybe, yeah, active in the budget, like totally active. And how to?
What is the difference between a temporary hire and being quote totally active? I don't know what the difference is. I mean, if someone's hired, they're hired, right? There's no difference.
I mean,
I think maybe long term as opposed to a temp hire, like Stacy was a temp hire, right?
Yeah, when Stacy was hired as a temp hire, she was a fully active worker and fully empowered and fully able to be paid,
Right.
like every other worker. There's no like, oh, she's not active. It was like, no, she's fully active and fully paid.
Okay.
And the temporary proposal is maximum 1 month, right? So if we go late, for example, on the budget, I mean, everybody would be on from pay stop anyways. But I mean, the temporary hire is also a chance for us, since especially Charles has this high pay rate. It would be a very good chance for us to balance out. I mean, because if obviously we can make it work.
No, but that's just not how the temporary hire hires people as full active workers, and it includes people in the budget, right? So the idea that someone would not be in the budget, it would not be accounted for in our finances and not be active is just none of those things are true. Right. So I have one other question. When was this proposal voted on? Because it's implying this proposal was voted on like the first segment. Is that true? Before everyone else got here?
The first topic, yeah.
First
Then,
topic, and we were only 3 that time.
Ate joined and she had no objections, and then everybody joined later. Way later.
Okay. So anyways.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So I don't want to get into all like the details and all the components of like what this may or may not mean in terms of policy and all that stuff. But as far as just like addressing it as a team, I think 2 things. One, under our policies, every single main session and like the actual people who show up, for example, in this context, we have 2 people. Right? So Charles, like, I just want to make sure you understand and make sure everybody understands how our model works is that any main session, any group of people can make any decision that they want to. And then under our policies, a voting form is created and it's sent out to anybody who wants to vote who wasn't able to attend the session. So under our policies, there is always a process of verification before anything is finalized, right? regardless, and we can obviously still do that. But I would say, in terms of saving time and all of this, in terms of the sensitivity and the money and all this stuff, it would be good to either propose to reconsider or propose to actually repass it. I would say one of those two options would be the direction that I would go. So option one would be to reconsider Charles's proposal, or option two would be to re-vote on it.
Right, I'm calculating here how much it would mean on the budget.
It's about 33% for the nonprofit budget.
So,
Well, with 4 different members here in the voting, I'm down to address it right now. And then if you want to send out, or do you guys want to send out a voting? And then it would just be to ping a couple more people. Is the voting form like absolutely necessary right now if the majority of people are here?
No. Yeah, the voting form itself is not necessary. I'm just noting under our policies that even if this was a done decision, we weren't even going to discuss this anymore now, it would still have ability to be reviewed and verified. Like, for example, if Charles joins the team and he never is able to make a session because literally he's sleeping, he can still vote on every single proposal that happens during a real-time session when he's asleep. The next day he can just vote on it, and he's still part of the team, right? There's nothing that can be decided in a real-time session that's not also reviewed under our policies by anyone who's not able to attend the session. So I just want to make sure that's clear on our policies and everyone's on the same page on that. But yes, we don't have to do a voting form. But what we do need to do is we need to decide what we want to do to move forward with this. So we could either option one on line 43.
Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
So option one would be to reconsider the Charles proposal now. Option two would be to re-vote on the Charles proposal now. And then option three, like I just mentioned, we technically could just review on the voting form, but I don't think we need to do that, right?
Okay, got it.
So what do you think, Mel? What should we do right now? And the difference between reconsidering Charles's proposal versus re-voting is that if we reconsidered it, we're starting as if it has already passed. And then if option two, we're re-voting on it, it would imply that it hadn't passed yet because we're actually voting on it again. Okay?
Okay.
I'm just glad and interested to get involved however I can and whenever I can. So that's me.
Nice. Cool. Well, this is part of it, is just learning the processes, learning how we deal with, situations and how we function. I mean, this is all part of the training and all part of the functionality. We can also take a 5-minute break. And during the break, we could just have everybody vote who's here on these 3 options, or 4 options technically. Oh, you got back. Thanks.
Okay.
A list. All right, well, I'll have like 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to take a 5-minute break, and we're going to have everybody vote. So on line F, column F through K or whatever it is, you can vote on options, all these different options. We're good. Are there any questions?
This is back on topic.
We're at topic 1. Yeah,
topic
we're going
one.
back to topic
right.
1.
Okay. Thanks.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so topic 1, we're just voting on our options for how we want to move forward because it is always delicate and complicated to talk about money. All right, so if there's no more questions, then I think we are good. So we're going to take a 5-minute break, and people can vote while we're on break, and then this should help us decide how we want to move forward here so that we are on the same page and doing everything fair. Right.
Okay, sounds good. See you guys in 5.
Break.
Thanks.